Hi people out there, welcome to a new episode of the Epistemology Studio. You people might have seen movie named Dabby the Posesian. This movie is based on some bad spirits which are the reason for the born of deformed babies. The reason behind this were have connection between village ancestors with spirits called Digins. So basically we can say that reason for born of deformed babies were related to something paranormal and spiritual. Indeed, it was just a movie, not a real life. But what if I say that in 1950s one drug also similarly gave consequences like curse of Digins to a large number of babies? Yes, you heard it right here. I'm talking about the drug thalidomide and the phase itself known as the thalidomide tragedy. Thalidomide was released in the late 1950s as a non-addictive, which means drugs do not make extrapyramidal symptoms and non-barbiturate. They are the class of drugs which are mainly used in various diseases related to brain like epilepsy. Thalidomide was released by the German pharmaceutical company, Chemie. Let's have a look why thalidomide tragedy was there, because mice, traditionally used to screen for drug action, are less sensitive to thalidomide than other species like non-human primates, rabbits, etc. More interestingly, why mice are less sensitive to the drug remains unclear. Drug screening guidelines have been updated after the incident to include in vitro testing and many species, and the incident has not happened again. In vitro testing means when scientists do analysis of biological events outside the living body. It is also interesting that today, thalidomide is used to successfully treat a wide range of medical conditions, which include leprosy, multiple myeloma, and cancers, as well as Crohn's disease, HIV, and others. Thalidomide use is carefully monitored using successful schemes like the STPS, System for Thalidomide Education and Prescribing Safety Program. Okay, I understood you might get bored, but the interesting facts about this tragedy are still remaining, so let's get started without any delay. Thalidomide was only affecting pregnant women, and the teratogenic effects were also concentrated to the certain time of embryo development. Scientists named it as the critical window. It has been reported that in as many as 50% of pregnancies, a single 50 mg tablet of thalidomide, taken during the time-sensitive window, is sufficient to induce birth abnormalities. Let's look in details about how the presence of thalidomide during the critical window phase of pregnancy gives different consequences to the deformed babies. Look at this comparative diagram. This diagram illustrates that what will be the deformities with the babies with various phases of pregnancy. For instance, if thalidomide is present during the embryo development process days 20 to 23, as shown in diagram, there are higher chances that baby's external ears will be missing. According to the diagram, we can say that most of the teratogenic effects are there during day 24 to 33 of post-conception cycle and day 38 to 47 of post-menstruation cycle. Let's see each deformity one by one. First condition is microphthalmia, which is related to eyes. Certainly in this condition, either of the eye of newborn baby is undeveloped. One eye disorder that people are born with is coloboma. It occurs when a portion of the eye's tissue is absent. Affected eyes may be one or both. An uncommon congenital condition, known as upper limb amelia, results in the whole or almost total loss of one or both upper limbs. Next deformity is phocomelia, which means either upper limb or lower limbs are not completely developed. Last but not least, an uncommon congenital condition, known as triphalangeal thumb, causes the thumb to have 3 phalanges. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's meet in next interesting video.